to those of you that I've seen recently, to those of you that I haven't, and with the knowledge that we are still connected and always have been, I wanted to share with you this toilet paper meditation. So as you can see to my right, I've stocked up on my share of loo rolls from 3 different manufacturers, from 3 different retailers, and no judgment as to how we prepare for our families amidst this crisis. But it had me thinking, why toilet paper? As we all have been thinking, why toilet paper? And the simple answer is that it gave us something to do. It allowed us to respond in some way to the chaos around us, to the panic, to the fear. And then I thought, we already have an answer to that. Again, no judgment if your basement looks like mine and your pantries look like mine. We have another option to respond to the panic, the chaos, the fear, the uncertainty, and the change that's happening in our daily lives, in our families, and in everything that surrounds us. And that is to turn inward and to direct the contents of our mind. So as we know from practicing together that this is a practice, this is not easy, it is work. But at the end of the day, it provides us a slice of freedom, a little glimpse of peace. And when we have that peace, that centering, that alignment with our truth, we are allowed to create a ripple effect to everyone that surrounds us. And for a lot of us, that means within the four walls of our homes. So I invite you to join me in this meditation. And we're just going to take a few minutes to recenter and to choose the contents of our mind. We're going to choose what we bring our attention to over and over and over again. And yes, there will be interruptions. There might even be interruptions in the background of this recording. And that's okay. And when there are interruptions, we're going to celebrate that we noticed. And we're going to come right back to the task at hand. So find a comfortable seat. Or find a place where you can lengthen your spine. Maybe it's laying down. Invitation, if it does not bring you anxiety, to close the eyelids. If it does, just choose at a neutral point to gaze with the eyelids slightly lowered. And as you're ready, begin to identify that you are breathing. So maybe it's the rise and the fall of your chest. Maybe it is the cool sensation of the air flowing through the rims of your nostrils when you inhale. And as you exhale, noticing that it's warmer. So that identification of your breath is where we will begin. So we're going to pay attention on purpose with non-judgmental awareness, the definition of mindfulness. So invitation on your next exhale to empty out completely. And as you inhale, fill up, push the air down into the belly, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, allow yourself to completely exhale, emptying out all the air, drawing the navel to the spine at the end. And then naturally waiting for your next inhale. So not manipulating it, just allowing it, watching it, observing it. And as you exhale, allowing everything to empty. So we're going to be here for the next few breaths. So gifting yourself, allowing yourself this journey inward, allowing yourself to participate, allowing yourself to contemplate the filling of your lungs, the pushing of your diaphragm down and the lifting of your spine as you inhale, and as you exhale, giving all of that life force, that prana back. Inhaling fully and exhaling completely. And I'm sure there's been about 5 different thought waves that have popped up. And I hope they have. That means that we have an active prefrontal cortex and that we're human. So as you're ready to take this journey, as you continue to inhale and exhale, noticing those thoughts that pop up, because they will. And as you notice them, allowing them to dissipate, naming them maybe, thinking, planning, worrying, shopping, and then come right back to the next breath. So the directions are simple, but this practice is far from simplistic. It's challenging. So having some compassion for yourself as you choose to breathe this way for the next minute or so. So we are taking inventory. We are looking at the contents of our mind with non-judgmental awareness. And when you're ready, we're going to introduce a layer of gratitude. So we're going to ask our minds to focus on gratitude, choosing gratitude as our point of focus. So like buying toilet paper, doing something in response, we are choosing gratitude. So in your own space and time, as you continue to breathe, allow yourself to respond to the question, what are you most grateful for? It can be tangible, intangible, inanimate. What are you most grateful for? And as that thought or idea or picture or feeling tone begins to resonate with you, to land, identify it, allow yourself to be curious about it. And that is going to be our single point of focus. So as you breathe in that sense of gratitude. As you breathe out that sense of gratitude. Allowing it to be your single point of focus, your awareness for the next 2 minutes. And as you breathe in that picture or that word, and as you give it back, the mind will do its job and thoughts will pop up, and that's okay. We're going to choose coming back to the breath and back to that focus of gratitude. making a choice as to what we're paying attention to. Giving ourselves a response. You're on your own for the next minute or two. And if you get sidetracked and you notice, give yourself a great big high five, big hug, big hug, like you'd hug one of your children, and come right back. So focusing on the inhale and the exhale, and layering in with each movement of your breath, with each inhale and exhale, that single point of focus that is unique to you, unique to where you are right this moment, at this point in time, what you can stand on that you're grateful for. And as you're ready, slowly beginning to come back to the sound of my voice, and in your own space and time, gradually lifting the eyelids up, noticing what you notice, things that appeal to you, things that don't. And I wanted to end our brief time together with a quote from Patanjali Sutras. I thought that was interesting. Sutra 1.5 says, "What is the mind?" Patanjali defines it as the activities that occupy it. So we can choose. It cannot be perceived except in terms of these activities. So, toilet paper meditation, gratitude meditation, they're kind of the same thing, right? We are able to choose at any point in time what occupies our mind as a practice. Thank you so very much for allowing me to lead, for being here with me, even though we transcend time and space and do this virtually. The light within me honors, sees, respects, and bows to the light within you. Namaste.